I'm Ella, and I will be your guide to choosing a baby dragon to take home and call yours. First off, let's discuss some key points to choosing a dragon. Number 1, make sure you have studied the breed thoroughly. Number 2, make sure the breeder or shop that you're getting your dragon from hasn't been inbreeding dragons. Number 3, double check to see if the specific breed is prone to certain diseases. Number 4, consider the price. And number 5, consider size and growth rate. First of all, it's always a good idea to make sure you've studied the breed thoroughly and carefully. You wouldn't want to cross something unexpected when purchasing your dragon. Like say your dragon breeds fire and you didn't know that. Also, when purchasing your dragon, do not be afraid to ask any questions that you feel have not been answered. Second, it's a good idea to make sure the breeder or shop you are getting your dragon from hasn't been inbreeding dragons. If you don't know what inbreeding is, here's an example. Say that 2 baby dragons, male and female, from the same mother have hatched. When they grow older, the breeder decides to breed the siblings. That is called inbreeding. The reason you should watch out for it is because it causes good and bad genetic mutations. Inbreeding can also harm an inbred dragon baby as it can cause diseases. Third, tying into the previous subject, double check to see if the specific breed is prone to certain diseases. Due to most dragons being inbred, there are many diseases that can easily get to certain dragons. Although more common and naturally bred dragons like the common fire, green, and gemstone types are least harmed by diseases, it's always good to double check. Fourth, consider the price. Most of the time, a cheap dragon means its parents were inbred, the dragon is not healthy, or it is a fairly common dragon that is easy to take care of. The first 2 factors can't prevent you from buying it though. It usually means you should take it to a vet or a hospital. On the other hand, a fairly expensive dragon means it is a crossbreed, hybrid, or purebred dragon. It also means it is very healthy and in good condition, or that it's uncommon or rare. But a dragon's price could also determine the dragon's full adult size. And last but not least, it's always important to consider the dragon's size and growth rate. A baby dragon's size determines how big it's going to be. For example, this lindworm is going to grow pretty big. If this is your first dragon, I highly recommend a small dragon, like this little guy right here, as your first dragon. If you are more experienced, however, a larger dragon like this would be okay. It's also important to remember, the bigger the dragon, the bigger the food. Tying into the previous topic, keep in mind the dragon and its housing and/or enclosure, food, and other care is going to be fairly expensive, so a budget might be a good idea. I hope this video was helpful to you. Happy dragon buying! This has been Ella with Dragon Caretaking, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This episode of Dragon Caretaking was brought to you by Dragobites, the #1 recommended dragon food in America.